something that came up last week was the Ludwig Game Jam. If you don't know what a game jam is, it's basically when you make a game in a short amount of time. I decided it was a good idea to participate in it, and I put myself to the challenge. Today was the last day to submit, and I submitted my game, hopefully correctly. I sent I have a website for the game. I want to show like the main idea of the game when I first, because he announced it like at 9 o'clock at night, at least on my time, and I had to like wake up at 3 in the morning to like go to work. After he announced it, I honestly couldn't sleep, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just see what I can do and participate," because I feel it's like it's good practice. So the theme of the game jam, we had to make a game about. If you don't know who Ludwig is, he's like a very big streamer on YouTube. The rules were it had to be 10 minutes long, or like at least that was the maximum time that of game time, and had to be about his cat. Now I'm gonna try to open what I did the first night. Aha! So this is day one of the game jam, the Ludwig game jam. I had this idea where you basically fought this one boss. This is basically this thing right here, and you would shoot treats and toys. The boss was gonna be the cat. This is day one. I had a pretty basic setup for a platformer. I had slopes, even though spoiler alert, I didn't use slopes in the final game because it was just gonna be one room and there was no need for slopes. But anyway, main idea was you're the player. You feed the cat treats and play with it with toys, and basically the whole idea was to tame it, and once you tame it, you win the game. So that was day one. That's what I made like in an hour. Listen, was it? Yeah, like in an hour, hour and a half. Um, because I had to still go to bed so I can go to work early. But yeah, this is day one, and let me just open up this. This is what I submitted to the competition. I'm very proud of it. Let me make sure. Something tells me like this game is gonna be very loud. So let me just adjust some of the things right here. All right. So this is basically what I came up with for my submission. Um, Everything is like connected to like a stream he had where he introduced the cat. Well, he didn't introduce the cat. The story was like he gave his cat like a credit card, and the cat bought like a bunch of random toys, and one of the toys was like this ramen noodle shop thing that the cat would go in and hide in there. So I decided to add it to my game as a reference. Downloaded some like stuff that I edited. I'll show what exactly I did with them. And I'm not, I wasn't gonna record music to it, so I just downloaded somebody, and it's pretty good soundtrack that he made right there. But yeah, basically, just move with your classic WASD. Left click to throw treats, right click to throw toys, and the escape button. I forgot to write it on the instructions here. The escape button closes the game because I made a script where, well, I had a script that you couldn't like move the mouse out of the window, but it was more annoying having the mouse clamped to the window than actually clicking out, so I just left it like this. If it cost me points in the end, then you live and you learn, I guess. But yeah, let's get this game started. Hopefully it's not too loud. 3, 2, 1. So here we go. That what you hear is me. I recorded those lines like an hour ago, and I just made them into Game Maker real quick, and added like some reverb effects. Let me see if I can beat it. It should be easy though. But you have the cat. The cat attacks you, and it will hit you. If you die, of course, you gotta start all over. And then some of the toys is like like that one that just flew by is like his favorite toy, I guess. At least that was the one that he was playing a lot with. But you can see like that was a Jigglypuff right there. Ludwig used to play Millie. He sometimes still does, but that was like his main character. So sometimes when you throw, that's a GameCube controller. I kept that as a reference there. And that weird square thing that looks like a newspaper is actually a book that he bought for the cat about teaching the cat how to use a gun, like about gun safety. So, but basically the cat right now, he's like kind of full whenever he has like his eyes like droopy like that. And it means you have to like throw toys at it. So it will be like you can actually like tame it more quicker that way. I made it so like toys would give you bigger boosts on it, but again the cat needs to be fed before you can use toys on it. And again, it's a pretty simple game. Fuck. And that's it. You have the ending screen. And that's pretty much what I've been working on these past couple days. Honestly, I barely had any time because I would get home very late from work. And I just like, oh sure, I'll put an hour or two. I've been wanting to get into like working on game jams again. I only been on one, and that was like many years ago. Yeah, this is pretty much what I've been working on all week. It honestly, it was like maybe an hour or two a night. 3, 2, of it. 1. Hey. I'm so fucking proud about that fucking voice line shit. So missions close out on the at 7 my time, so there's still 2 hours to the jam. I just hope like I did everything right, like concerning the submission, because I had to use GitHub and I've never used GitHub before. The only reason I had an account for it was because when I started my game design degree, there was this offer where you started an account with GitHub with your student email and you can get Unreal Engine for free. But literally I went through the whole process and like a week later they announced that Unreal Engine was gonna be free forever. So wasted my email and all that time for nothing. So woohoo! Okay, bye cat. But yeah, I'm very proud of how it turned out. Obviously I could have done more stuff to it. Oh, and by the way, this part, like the behind of the box had like a little hole where the cat could like show the face and had like this printout. So I added that because it was part of the video. But yeah, it's pretty much what I've been working all week on. Just a couple hours a night. And honestly, I'm more pumped now to like work on more game jams. So hopefully, but yeah, you can go to that website right there, and the game should be available for download on PC. Just to make sure, I didn't develop it for Mac or anything else. I just noticed there's a bug where the the head of the cat is just like moving too much to one side, so it's revealing the cat that was in the background that I didn't remove. So let's just hit back. Shit, I was hitting the wrong thing. Yeah. Easy little game. Pretty quick. Honestly, can't wait to see what other game jams come out this year. Might participate. And I may be streaming the whole process too, because I want to like add it to my website, to my portfolio, so that people know the exact thought process of making the game, of making any game. But yeah, just wanted to tell people about it. I'm very proud with it. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be this nice at the end. I really surprised myself with some stuff that I haven't touched in years. But that's done.